Hi everyone, how are you? Just jumping on to do my weekly live, and this week's a little bit of a different live. It's our 10th birthday celebration week and I am so excited. For those of you who haven't met me yet, my name's Sarah Hopkins. I'm the owner and senior physiotherapist here at Hibiscus Neuro Rehab, and we're turning 10. So this week what I wanted to jump in and do is chat to you about Hibiscus Neuro Rehab, where we've been over the last 10 years and set us up for another great 10 years. So Hibiscus Neuro Rehab was my brainchild. In 2011, 2012, I found myself working at Waitemata DHB, where I was working in the community team out west. I found that I was giving out a lot of walking frames, and I didn't feel I was giving my best rehab to people that I wanted to be delivering. And I was also living on the Hibiscus coast. And I knew there were no services up here. So I had an idea. I have loved neurorehabilitation since I was in high school. When I did my first stroke client, I volunteered after school with one of my friends who was actually an occupational therapist now, to work with someone who had had a stroke and help them get better. And I loved it. So it's always been a passion of mine, neuro rehab. Vestibular rehab is a second passion of mine, which I learnt to love when I was in London, working at the National Hospital for Neurology and Neurosurgery in Queen Square. I was working with lots and lots of vestibular clients. And when I came back to New Zealand, I found that vestibular services weren't that great in New Zealand, or that it was an emerging field. So it's something that I also wanted to really work with. So in 2012, I took the plunge. I decided I'm opening a neuro rehab practice on the Hibiscus coast to serve our community and do what I love. So here I was when I got my first stroke client. I worked out the back of my car and went to Evelyn Page to see them. And it was amazing. It felt so good to be able to provide a service to someone that was my own. And I haven't looked back since. So from 2012, we steadily grew. I started our first Parkinson's class up and active, which is still going today, but it used to run at Maygrove Retirement Village. And they used to let us use their gym once a week on a Thursday so we could go in and treat our clients. And it was so much fun. And we started to grow. Luckily, when I had my second son in when I had my first son in 2013, I was lucky enough to get help from Ulrika. She came and took over my exercise class and started seeing my clients while I got to take some time off to look after my son. I was soon back working 1 day a week. We needed some extra admin support in 2015 when I had my second son, and we started working with Jess, the bookkeeper, who took some of the admin staff and work off me as I started to see more clients and look after my 2 children while we steadily grew. We continued working at Maygrove for a while and seeing people in the community. And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to go and see people in their own homes and bring them rehab. When we were approached by Health Hub, whether we wanted to utilize some of their space and their gym, I loved the space. It was big. We could finally start to do walking assessments, get some of that timed walking and balance assessments going. And we started off at Health Hub we started off with half a day a week and steadily grew to 1.5 days a week. And we brought over our exercise classes to where we are today at the Health Hub. From there, we've grown steadily. In 2020, we all know what happened, COVID hit. But we tried to keep our heads high and keep working. There were 3 therapists working and we needed a bit more support. So luckily we were able to bring on our first Physio Assistant. And funnily enough, I signed her up just before, the day before we went into lockdown. So that was an interesting time, but we got through it and we grew further, needing some admin assistance. So our little team grew to 5. At the end of 2021, we were lucky enough to find another physio who lived and breathed our core values and our thoughts around neuro rehab and really helping our client population. And our little team grew to 6. It's been a really busy year here in 2022 for our 10th year, but we love it. It's definitely been a rocky ride over the last 3 years, but do you know what? It just makes me and the team even more determined to help our clients. Our motto and our core belief here is to work in partnership to empower those with neurological and vestibular conditions to live their best lives. And we hope that's exactly what you do. I love neuro rehab. I love helping people to achieve their goals. I love training my team so they can help you achieve your goals. And together, we're trying to work together to empower those with neurological and vestibular conditions to live their best lives, to reach their goals and their dreams. And I can't believe it's been 10 years already that we've got to do this. So anyway, I'm looking forward to another 10 years. There's some exciting stuff happening this week. I can't wait to announce some of our new services that we're going to promote as part of our 10th birthday special. Please look out for our prize draws, and I'll speak with you later. Have a good day. Bye.